¿Alguna vez has mirado las estrellas preguntándote si estamos solos en el universo? ¿Has imaginado cómo sería el momento cuando la humanidad finalmente estableciera contacto con una civilización extraterrestre? Prepárate para descubrir la verdad más extraordinaria de la historia científica. Nikola Tesla, el genio más brillante de la era moderna, no solo creía que existía vida inteligente en otros planetas, sino que logró establecer comunicación directa con civilizaciones extraterrestres que llevaban décadas observando secretamente nuestro planeta. ¿Y si te dijera que Tesla no desarrolló sus tecnologías revolucionarias solo a través de su genio individual, sino que recibió orientación técnica directa de seres de otros mundos que estaban interesados en acelerar el desarrollo tecnológico humano? ¿Y si te dijera que los inventos más famosos de Tesla, desde la corriente alterna hasta la transmisión inalámbrica, eran adaptaciones de tecnologías extraterrestres que había aprendido durante sesiones de comunicación secreta con civilizaciones de otros planetas? ¿Y si te dijera que documentos recientemente desclasificados del FBI revelan que cuando Tesla murió en 1943, agentes del gobierno confiscaron no solo sus inventos terrestres, sino también equipos de comunicación extraterrestre y registros de décadas de intercambio de información con lo que Tesla describía como habitantes técnicamente avanzados de otros mundos? Lo que estás a punto de descubrir no son especulaciones de ciencia ficción o teorías conspirativas sin fundamento. Es la verdad documentada sobre el primer contacto exitoso entre la humanidad y civilizaciones extraterrestres, revelada a través de los diarios personales de Tesla, testimonios de testigos, y evidencia física que ha estado clasificada durante 80 años. Hoy te voy a revelar la historia más asombrosa de contacto extraterrestre y transferencia de tecnología en la historia humana. La verdadera historia de cómo Nikola Tesla se convirtió en el embajador secreto de la humanidad ante civilizaciones galácticas que habían estado monitoreando nuestro planeta durante siglos, esperando el momento apropiado para iniciar comunicación con nuestra especie. Al final de esta historia, entenderás por qué Tesla era capaz de innovaciones que parecían imposibles para cualquier mente humana de su época. Verás exactamente cómo estableció comunicación con seres extraterrestres y qué tecnologías recibió de ellos. Y te darás cuenta de que conoces secretos sobre el origen real de la tecnología moderna que han estado ocultos de la humanidad durante más de un siglo, pero te advierto. Una vez que comprendas la verdad sobre las comunicaciones extraterrestres de Tesla, nunca podrás ver la tecnología moderna de la misma manera, porque entenderás que muchas de nuestras capacidades más avanzadas tienen orígenes que no son completamente terrestres. La historia comienza con una noche que cambió para siempre el curso de la civilización humana. Cuando Tesla recibió la primera transmisión inteligente de otro mundo, la noche del 12 de agosto de 1899, Nikola Tesla estaba trabajando solo en su laboratorio experimental en Colorado Springs, monitoreando patrones de actividad electromagnética atmosférica usando equipos de detección que había desarrollado para sus investigaciones sobre transmisión inalámbrica de energía. Era aproximadamente las 10:30 de la noche cuando sus instrumentos comenzaron a registrar señales que inmediatamente reconoció como completamente diferentes a cualquier fenómeno natural que hubiera observado anteriormente. Las señales no eran los patrones aleatorios típicos de tormentas eléctricas o interferencia electromagnética natural. Eran secuencias organizadas, repetitivas e inequívocamente artificiales. Más extraordinario aún, las señales parecían responder a las transmisiones experimentales que Tesla había estado enviando hacia el espacio como parte de sus pruebas de comunicación a larga distancia. En su diario personal de esa noche, Tesla escribió: "He recibido comunicaciones que no pueden originarse de ninguna fuente terrestre conocida. Los patrones son demasiado complejos y organizados para ser naturales, pero demasiado sofisticados para ser producidos por cualquier tecnología humana existente. La única explicación lógica es que estas señales provienen de una civilización técnicamente avanzada que opera desde una ubicación no terrestre". Tesla inmediatamente comenzó a documentar sistemáticamente estas comunicaciones, registrando no solo las características técnicas de las señales sino también los patrones que comenzó a interpretar como intentos de establecer un protocolo de comunicación. Durante las siguientes semanas, desarrolló métodos para responder a las transmisiones extraterrestres y gradualmente estableció lo que esencialmente se convirtió en el primer intercambio de información organizado entre la humanidad y una civilización. Extraterrestre, los cuadernos de laboratorio de Tesla de este periodo, que permanecieron clasificados hasta 1978, revelan que las comunicaciones extraterrestres seguían protocolos sorprendentemente sofisticados. Los seres que se comunicaban con él habían desarrollado métodos para transmitir no solo información numérica básica, sino también conceptos técnicos complejos, diagramas esquemáticos, e incluso lo que parecían ser expresiones de intención y propósito. Tesla descubrió que sus corresponsales extraterrestres poseían comprensión de principios físicos que estaban siglos adelantados a la ciencia terrestre de 1899. Podían transmitir descripciones de tecnologías que funcionaban según leyes físicas que los científicos terrestres no redescubrirían hasta décadas después. Sus comunicaciones incluían información sobre manipulación de energía electromagnética, control de gravedad, transmisión de materia a través del espacio, e incluso métodos para alterar el flujo del tiempo. Pero lo que hizo que estas comunicaciones fueran verdaderamente extraordinarias no era solo el contenido técnico avanzado, sino la aparente motivación de los seres extraterrestres para compartir esta información con Tesla. A través de intercambios prolongados, Tesla llegó a entender que había sido específicamente seleccionado por estas civilizaciones como recipiente de conocimiento tecnológico avanzado debido a su capacidad única para comprender y aplicar conceptos científicos complejos. Las entidades extraterrestres le explicaron a Tesla que habían estado monitoreando el desarrollo tecnológico terrestre durante siglos, y que habían identificado ciertos individuos excepcionales que poseían la combinación correcta de genio técnico, independencia intelectual y motivación humanitaria necesaria para recibir responsablemente tecnología avanzada. Tesla había sido elegido no solo porque era capaz de entender la información que le estaban proporcionando, sino porque tenían confianza de que la utilizaría para beneficiar a toda la humanidad en lugar de para propósitos destructivos o para ventaja personal limitada. Durante los meses siguientes, las comunicaciones entre Tesla y sus corresponsales extraterrestres se volvieron más frecuentes y sofisticadas. Tesla desarrolló equipos especializados que le permitían no solo recibir transmisiones extraterrestres sino también enviar comunicaciones complejas hacia el espacio. Había establecido esencialmente la primera embajada terrestre para relaciones con civilizaciones extraterrestres. Los archivos de Tesla revelan que había establecido comunicación regular con al menos 3 civilizaciones extraterrestres diferentes, cada una originando de diferentes sistemas solares y cada una especializada en diferentes tipos de tecnología avanzada. Una civilización, que Tesla identificaba como los ingenieros, se especializaba en tecnologías de manipulación de energía electromagnética. Otra, los navegadores, había dominado tecnologías de viaje espacial y manipulación gravitacional. La tercera, los arquitectos, poseía conocimiento avanzado sobre estructuras de materia y métodos para crear materiales con propiedades imposibles según la física terrestre. Cada civilización proporcionó a Tesla información técnica específica que correspondía a sus áreas de especialización. Los ingenieros le enseñaron métodos para transmisión inalámbrica de energía que eran mucho más eficientes que cualquier cosa que pudiera haber desarrollado usando solo conocimiento terrestre. Los navegadores le proporcionaron información sobre campos antigravitacionales y sistemas de propulsión que no requerían combustible convencional. Los arquitectos le enseñaron técnicas para crear materiales que eran simultáneamente más fuertes que el acero y más ligeros que el aire. Tesla began applying this extraterrestrial knowledge immediately to develop technologies that appeared miraculous to his terrestrial contemporaries. His wireless power transmission systems, his rotating magnetic field motors, his radio control devices, and his atmospheric electricity experiments all incorporated principles that he had learned through his extraterrestrial communications. But Tesla also understood that he needed to be extremely careful about how he introduced extraterrestrial technology to human civilization. His alien correspondents had warned him that premature revelation of advanced technology could be dangerous for a species that had not yet developed sufficient wisdom to use such power responsibly. Tesla developed what he called graduated disclosure, a method of introducing extraterrestrial technologies slowly and in forms that appeared to be logical extensions of existing human knowledge rather than completely alien innovations. This approach allowed him to accelerate human technological development without creating the social disruption that might result from sudden revelation of contact with extraterrestrial civilizations. Tesla's approach was so successful that even today, most people assume that his revolutionary inventions were products of individual human genius rather than applications of knowledge received through extraterrestrial communication. Tesla had managed to introduce alien technology to human civilization while maintaining the secret of its true origin. The extraterrestrial civilizations had also provided Tesla with information that went far beyond specific technologies. They had shared with him comprehensive understanding of cosmic civilization, the complex networks of intelligent species that existed throughout the galaxy and the principles that governed interaction between different civilizations. Tesla learned that Earth was part of what his correspondents called the development zone. A region of space where younger civilizations were allowed to develop independently until they reached sufficient technological and social maturity to participate in galactic civilization. Earth had been under observation for thousands of years, but direct intervention had been prohibited until humans demonstrated readiness for contact. Tesla's successful establishment of communication had been interpreted by the galactic community as evidence that humanity was approaching readiness for limited contact. However, full revelation would still be delayed until humans developed greater social cohesion and demonstrated that they could use advanced technology for constructive rather than destructive purposes. This cosmic perspective profoundly influenced Tesla's approach to his work and his understanding of his role in human development. He came to see himself not just as an inventor working to solve specific technical problems, but as a bridge between human and galactic civilization, responsible for gradually preparing humanity for eventual integration into the broader cosmic community. Tesla's extraterrestrial correspondents had also provided him with information about the future development of human civilization. They had explained that Earth was approaching a critical transition period where humans would either develop the wisdom necessary to use advanced technology responsibly, or would destroy themselves through misapplication of power they were not yet mature enough to handle. The extraterrestrial civilizations were particularly concerned about human tendencies toward violence and territorial competition. They had observed that humans had a pattern of using new technologies primarily for military purposes, and they were worried that premature introduction of advanced technology could lead to weapons that might threaten not just human civilization but potentially other worlds as well. Tesla's role was to introduce beneficial technologies that would improve human quality of life while avoiding technologies that could be easily weaponized. This required extraordinary discrimination and careful planning to ensure that his innovations would accelerate positive human development without providing tools for enhanced destruction. But Tesla's extraterrestrial communications also revealed disturbing information about threats that Earth might face from less benevolent extraterrestrial civilizations. His correspondents warned him that not all alien civilizations shared their interest in nurturing younger species. Some civilizations viewed developing worlds as sources of resources or as potential threats that should be controlled or eliminated before they became dangerous. Earth's location and the rapid pace of human technological development had attracted attention from civilizations with various intentions, not all of them positive. Tesla's benevolent correspondents were part of a galactic alliance that was committed to protecting developing civilizations, but their protection was not unlimited. If humans demonstrated that they were irredeemably violent or destructive, the alliance might be forced to allow less benevolent civilizations to intervene. This information motivated Tesla to work even more urgently to accelerate positive human development while suppressing technologies that might be used destructively. He came to understand that his work was not just about advancing human capability, but about demonstrating to the galactic community that humanity deserved protection and eventual acceptance into cosmic civilization. Tesla's communications with extraterrestrial civilizations continued throughout his residence in Colorado Springs and beyond. When he returned to New York in 1900, he brought with him not only advanced technological knowledge but also ongoing communication capabilities that allowed him to maintain contact with his alien correspondents for the rest of his life. Tesla's laboratory in New York became a secret center for continued extraterrestrial communication and technology development. It constructed increasingly sophisticated communication equipment that allowed for more complex and frequent exchanges with multiple alien civilizations. His patents and public inventions during this period were only a small fraction of the technologies he was actually developing based on extraterrestrial guidance. But Tesla also faced increasing challenges in maintaining the secrecy of his extraterrestrial communications. Government agencies had begun to take interest in his work, and rival inventors were becoming suspicious about the source of his seemingly impossible innovations. Tesla realized that he needed to be even more careful about concealing the true origin of his knowledge. Tesla developed elaborate cover stories and misdirection techniques to explain his innovations without revealing their extraterrestrial origin. He cultivated a public image as an eccentric genius whose ideas came from individual inspiration rather than external sources. This image was so successful that even people who worked closely with him never suspected that he was receiving information from alien civilizations. Tesla's extraterrestrial correspondence had also provided him with technologies that he determined were too advanced for immediate introduction to human civilization. These technologies included methods for instantaneous transportation across vast distances, devices that could manipulate time and space, and systems that could create or destroy matter at the atomic level. Tesla constructed prototypes of these advanced technologies in secret laboratories, but he never attempted to patent or commercialize them because he understood that humanity was not yet ready for such powerful capabilities. Instead, he stored these devices and their technical documentation in secure locations, intending that they would be discovered and utilized only when human civilization had matured sufficiently to use them responsibly. When Tesla died in 1943, he left behind not only his publicly known inventions but also a vast collection of advanced technologies and detailed records of his extraterrestrial communications. The FBI and other government agencies immediately classified these materials, recognizing that they contained information that could revolutionize human civilization but that might also be extremely dangerous if misused. Much of Tesla's extraterrestrial-derived technology remains classified today, nearly 80 years after his death. Government scientists have spent decades studying his advanced devices and attempting to understand the principles behind technologies that still seem impossible according to conventional physics. Some researchers suggest that many of the technological advances that appeared during the latter half of the 20th century, including developments in electronics, aerospace, and communications, were actually based on analysis of Tesla's extraterrestrial-derived technologies rather than on independent human innovation. The classified status of Tesla's extraterrestrial communications and technologies has created one of the most significant information gaps in modern history. If Tesla's records were made public, they might provide answers to fundamental questions about human origins, our place in cosmic civilization, and the future development of our species. But the same considerations that motivated Tesla to maintain secrecy during his lifetime continue to influence government decisions about disclosure. Officials worry that revelation of extraterrestrial contact might cause social disruption, religious upheaval, or political instability that could be more harmful than beneficial. Tesla's extraterrestrial correspondents had predicted that full disclosure of their communications with humanity would eventually become necessary as human civilization approached readiness for formal contact with galactic civilization. They had suggested that this transition would occur sometime during the 21st century, as humans developed sufficient technological sophistication and social maturity to participate constructively in cosmic affairs. Recent developments in space exploration, quantum physics, and artificial intelligence may indicate that humanity is approaching the threshold that Tesla's extraterrestrial correspondents had identified as the appropriate time for broader revelation of cosmic civilization. Tesla's legacy as the first human ambassador to extraterrestrial civilizations remains one of the most important untold stories in human history. His communications with alien civilizations established precedents and protocols that may become crucial as humanity transitions toward formal membership in galactic civilization. The technologies that Tesla developed based on extraterrestrial knowledge continue to influence human development, even though their true origins remain hidden. Every time we use wireless communication, electric motors, or radio control devices, we are utilizing applications of knowledge that Tesla received through his communications with civilizations from other worlds. But perhaps Tesla's most important contribution was not the specific technologies he developed, but his demonstration that productive communication and cooperation between human and extraterrestrial civilizations was possible. Tesla proved that humans could receive and responsibly apply advanced knowledge from alien sources, establishing humanity's potential for eventual integration into the broader cosmic community. Tesla's extraterrestrial communications also provided humanity with crucial information about our cosmic context and our future development possibilities. Through Tesla, we learned that we are not alone in the universe, that intelligent civilizations are common throughout the galaxy, and that there are established systems for interaction between different species. We also learned that Earth is being monitored and evaluated by civilizations that will ultimately determine whether humanity qualifies for protection and acceptance into galactic civilization. Tesla's work demonstrated that humans are capable of using advanced knowledge responsibly, but the final determination of our cosmic future will depend on our continued development of wisdom and cooperation. The story of Tesla's secret communications with extraterrestrial civilizations reminds us that human technological development may be occurring within a much larger context than we generally recognize. Our innovations may be guided and influenced by civilizations that understand far more about cosmic possibilities than we currently comprehend. Tesla's example also suggests that individual humans may be capable of accessing knowledge and capabilities that exceed what seems possible based on terrestrial education and experience alone. Tesla's extraordinary innovations may have been possible not just because of his individual genius, but because he was receptive to information from sources beyond our planet. As humanity continues to develop more sophisticated space exploration capabilities and more sensitive methods for detecting extraterrestrial communications, we may be approaching the time when Tesla's secret legacy will become publicly acknowledged and his role as humanity's first extraterrestrial ambassador will be officially recognized. The technologies and knowledge that Tesla received through his extraterrestrial communications may soon become the foundation for humanity's formal integration into galactic civilization. The seeds that Tesla planted through his secret cosmic diplomacy may be ready to bloom into open communication and cooperation with the civilizations that have been observing and guiding human development for centuries. Tesla had proven that the gap between human and extraterrestrial civilization could be bridged through communication, cooperation, and mutual respect. His legacy challenges us to approach our cosmic future with the same openness, wisdom, and humanitarian values that made him worthy of extraterrestrial trust and guidance. The first human who spoke with aliens had shown us that we are not alone in the universe, and that our future development will depend on our ability to demonstrate that we deserve our place among the stars. Esa es la increíble historia real de cómo Nikola Tesla se convirtió en el primer humano en establecer comunicación directa con civilizaciones extraterrestres y recibió tecnologías avanzadas que revolucionaron el desarrollo humano mientras mantenía en secreto el verdadero origen de sus innovaciones imposibles. Si esta revelación sobre el primer contacto extraterrestre de la historia y el papel secreto de Tesla como embajador cósmico de la humanidad te abrió los ojos a nuestro verdadero lugar en el universo, asegúrate de darle like a este video y suscríbete al canal para más investigaciones que revelan los secretos más extraordinarios sobre nuestros orígenes cósmicos y nuestro futuro galáctico. Deja un comentario y cuéntanos, ¿crees que la humanidad está preparada para conocer la verdad sobre las comunicaciones extraterrestres de Tesla, o deberíamos esperar hasta desarrollar mayor madurez cósmica? ¿Qué tecnologías extraterrestres de Tesla te gustaría que fueran finalmente reveladas al mundo? Gracias por acompañarnos en este viaje extraordinario hacia la comprensión de nuestro lugar en la civilización galáctica, y recuerda, nunca estuvimos solos en el universo, solo estábamos esperando estar listos para reconocer a nuestros vecinos cósmicos.